Well, I started playing golf, swinging a club when I was 3 years old. I lived on a golf course which is not there now because Interstate 64 has taken it out. But at 5, I played my very first competitive tournament. Played 4 tournaments that summer. That kind of got me started. And it's funny. You sit there and people ask me all the time, when did I know I was going to turn professional? And I could have told you at about 7, 8 years old that that was the game for me. I wanted to pursue the game of golf. Now you look back and say, well, why is that? I'd say maybe Arnold Palmer had a big part in that, because Arnold was in his haven, if you don't mind me saying. He was kind of the king on the PGA Tour then, and I watched golf every weekend. I tried the tour school the first year and missed, which a lot of the players do. I mean, there's something that only comes around once a year, and if you're not playing well at that time, then you're kind of set aside for another year. So what happened when I missed, I went and played the mini tours, which the mini tours consist of, you put up like $3,600 and you play for so much per week. It's a 6-week series. And I did that. Savannah Inn and Country Club was 12 weeks down there. Then we went to Phoenix and did another mini tour. And then it was time for the tour school. And I came back in '74 and won the tour school. So that started my, I had not really started my career, but that got me on the PGA Tour. I won my first tournament in '79 at the Andy Williams tournament in San Diego. And then I turned right around that same year and go to Augusta for the very first time and win at Augusta for the first time, which no one had ever done, except for the very first tournament. And also won in the very first playoff they ever had at Augusta against Tom Watson and Ed Snead. You know, it was pretty easy for my family, I'll be honest with you, because I was traveling before we had the kids. So when we started having kids, the kids traveled right along with us. So they kind of learned the ropes of the road. And I think in the long run, it's going to make them, I'm not going to say a little smarter, maybe a little wiser to what's happening out there in the world. So really, they've kind of grown up with me traveling. They don't really know any different. Our life in southern Indiana has not really changed over the years, not in the 46, going on 47 years that I've lived there. I mean, yeah, there's progress being made everywhere, but the people are still the same. You know, the Midwest people in general are just very down-to-earth type people, not pushy people like people up the East Coast. You know, that way of life up there, fighting that traffic every day and having to go to work and wait 2.5 hours in your car just to get to work and back home, you know, that wears and tears on you. We have a little easier life in the Midwest, and that's, you know, that's where that's where I was born, and that's where I plan to live the rest of my life. It's absolutely beautiful. I mean, I don't need to go anywhere because I get to go everywhere. You know, I mean, I've been around the world 3 times now, and I've gotten to see it all. And to me, there's just no better place in Indiana right now.